All right, thank you, fans. How about that? What a way to end the regular season at home. One more time, your Penticton VEES. I'll call on head coach Fred Harbinson, the team general manager and president as well, for a few words, but he will probably reiterate this as well. But on behalf of the organization, thank you to the best fans in Junior A hockey. Once again, thanks for packing the SOEC. Fans, please welcome your president, general manager, head coach, and coach of the year nominee, Mr. Fred Harbinson.
Thanks, Fraze. Obviously, first off, I want to make sure I thank my entire staff. We've got the best staff in the BC Hockey League that supports from our medical staff, our trainers, assistant coaches, and of course the SOEC staff does a great job here with the building, our billets, the off-ice officials, the sponsors, and of course, like Fraze said, the best fans in the BC Hockey League. A lot of teams, a lot of organizations, always want to talk about why they can't win. They find different excuses. We've had many opportunities to create excuses this year with the amount of man games we've missed, with injuries, only having 4 returning players. But instead, this great group of guys here just keep fighting every night. We've had so many different storylines. We touched on it earlier tonight with only having 1 home loss in this building. Obviously a 22-game winning streak, a 50-goal scorer, a couple 100-point producers, and then of course two players rated for the NHL draft. So a lot of special things for you, the fans. But anybody that knows me well, you know that we're going to be hanging 2 banners now, but the ones that are standing in front of us are the ones that matter the most, and we want to bring that national championship back to Penticton.
Well, I do have some fans. Thank you. All right, we'll start the award ceremony with our Unsung Hero, brought to you by Lang Vineyards, and Mike Lang from Lang Vineyards will present this award. The Unsung Hero Award goes out to a player who makes significant contributions to his team, yet usually doesn't get a lot of accolades or spotlight. This year's winner was the strong but silent type. He was a pivotal piece on the VEES blue line when their back end was hampered by so many man games lost to injury. A real workhorse and a leader by example. The Unsung Hero Award, brought to you by Lang Vineyards, goes to number 6, Colton Poolman. Ladies and gentlemen, Colton Poolman. Our next award is the VEES on VEES Most Popular Player, brought to you by DMS and iFlex Canada Limited. Rudy Sturr will be presenting this award on behalf. This is a special award, as this is voted on by the players in the dressing room. This year's recipient is not the shy type. He has the gift of gab and never really stops talking. He might have a future in broadcasting, actually, after all. He is also there for his teammates, a constant source of energy, what I like to call a human can of Red Bull. The VEES on VEES Most Popular Player, brought to you by DMS and iFlex Canada Limited, number 14, Mitch Brooks. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, Rudy. We move along. The next award is our Most Improved Player, brought to you by Sherwood Signs and Graphics. Brett Darren, on behalf of Sherwood Signs and Graphics, will be presenting. He really took off halfway through this season and was a V's best player in the month of January, averaging well over a point per game. He's blossomed into one of the team's best all-around forwards who prides himself not only in the offensive end, but the defensive end as well. The Sherwood Signs and Graphics most improved player is number 23, Owen Sillinger. Congrats, Owen. Thank you, Brett. Our next award is the Robert Skinner Courage Award, brought to you by Cantex Okanagan Construction. Both Paul Carey and Jim Wright are here to co-present the award. An award handed out to a player who succeeded on the ice and off the ice despite significant obstacles faced throughout the season. This year's winner has gone through some more experiences when it comes to injuries than most players experience in their junior careers. He's been on a long road to recovery, battling back from nearly a season-long injury, came back tonight, 3 assists in his re-debut. Your Robert Skinner Courage Award winner, number 4, Gabe Bast. Congrats, Gabe. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Paul. Our next award is the Best Conditioned Athlete, brought to you by Kirk Chamberlain and Associates at Caldwell Banker. On behalf of them, Jen Dunlop will be presenting. If you looked up the term workhorse, you'd probably see this player's picture. He's been one of the most dependable players all season, who guys taken on increased minutes and responsibilities when the team needed the most. In some games this year, you think he never came off the ice. The best conditioned athlete is number 6, Colton Poolman.
Script change.
Oh.
From Lake City Casino. He was here. And he, oh my God, City?
Our next award is the Humanitarian Award, brought to you by the staff from Lake City Casino. The Humanitarian Award is given to a player who excels off the ice, but more importantly, in the community as well. The Vees, as you know, are heavily involved in and around Penticton, taking part in countless community events, including the Raise a Reader program they've done for several years and so many others. This player put countless hours in the community and without a single complaint. The Gateway Casino's Humanitarian Award goes to number 33, Zach Driscoll. Thank you to Zach. Thank you, Gateway Casinos. Awesome. Our next award is the Fan Favorite Award, brought to you by Elliott Rowe for her, for him. Matt Robertson's here on behalf presenting. He shares a famous last name with his father, but he's made his own indelible mark on the Vees and their fans with his play on the ice and his impact off of it. He always has time for an autograph, a picture, or even a chat with fans no matter where he is. The Fan Favorite Award goes to number 30, Anthony Brodeur. Congrats, Anthony. Thank you, Matt. Our next award is our Most Sportsmanlike Award, and it's on behalf of Grizzly Excavating. Wade Wagstaff is here with his family to present. Winning this award can be deceiving. Some might think this player doesn't play hard enough, but that couldn't be further from the truth. This award goes to a V who still competes at a very high level without spending a whole lot of time in the sin bin. And he was excellent this year. Our Grizzly Excavating Most Sportsmanlike Award goes to number 8, Nick Jones. He's smiling. He's smiling too. Congrats, Nick. Thank you, Wade. Our next award is the Leading Scorer Award, brought to you by Game Time Sports. Frank Darren is here to present. Well, this is not a surprise. He tore up the BCHL this season and is on his way to winning the BCHL scoring title in a few days. He both hit the 50-goal mark and 100-point club this season, the first to do that in 16 years as a 50-goal guy, the first 100-point guy since 2010 for this team. Your Game Time Sports leading scorer goes to number 10, Scott Conway. Thank you, Frank. Congrats, Scott. Our next award is the Rookie of the Year. On behalf of the BC Hockey Hall of Fame, we have Jim Dunlop presenting once again. He's had an outstanding first year in the BCHL. He hit the 30-goal plateau tonight. He averaged over a point per game and is in the leading race for most goals by a rookie and most points by a rookie this year. Your Rookie of the Year, brought to you by the BC Hockey Hall of Fame, is number 20, Easton Brodzinski. Congrats, Easton. Thank you, Jim. Our Best Defenseman Award is up next, presented by the Penticton Alumni Hockey Club. Lance Johnston is here to represent. He played top 2 minutes, played on the power play, the penalty kill, goes against the opposition's top forwards on the ice late in games, protecting leads all BCHL defensemen in scoring, is a projected first-round NHL draft pick, and he's only 17. The Best Defenseman Award goes to number 57, Dante Fabro. Congrats, Dante. Thank you, Lance. Our next award is the Academic Award on behalf of Sherwood Trophies and Apparel. Again, we call upon Frank Darren, who is presenting the award. He's not only dedicated on the ice, but in the classroom. He's got a full-time high school student, and despite being in grade 11, he takes many grade 12 courses. He's a 4.0 GPA student. He is what epitomes the student athlete. Your Academic Award winner, number 77, Griffin Mendel. Congrats, Griffin. Thank you, Frank. Our next award is the Most Inspirational Award, brought to you by Tim Hortons here in Penticton. David Michaud is here to represent Tim Hortons. The definition of a team guy, he's stood up for his teammates on the ice on more than one occasion, and the opposition has literally felt that. He's a spark of energy, a kick in the rear end when needed, and a guy that is adored by his teammates, coaches, and fans. The most inspirational award goes to number 14, Mitchie Brooks. Congrats, Brooks. Thanks, David. All right, folks, this is the big one. Most valuable players. Making Sense Bookkeeping is on to present this award. Jessica and Shailene McLean are here. And well, there's too good of a year just to have one MVP. This year's co-MVPs, I don't think anyone can disagree. They're their team's top 2 scorers, both in the top 3 in BCHL scoring. They've offered some memorable moments on the ice throughout this season. They're dynamic, they're dangerous, they're competitive, and they wear letters for a reason. Your co-MVPs, number 10, Scott Conway, and number 17, Tyson Jost. Congrats, Tyson. Congrats, Scott. One more time, your 2015-2016 VEES Award winners. Give them a hand. And let's thank you to the female midget VEES for helping out tonight. A round of applause for our young ladies as well. Thank you very much. And thank you to our sponsors for generously donating the awards tonight. And thank you to our fans, sponsors, and everybody who's packed the SOEC. See you in the playoffs, March 4th. Good night.